has let the cat out of the bag and what to expect in upcoming days as the stage this legal luminary Martin Telvaney has let the cat out of the bag and what to expect in upcoming days as the stage is set and Simon Ekpa is coming out victorious as he's going to throw his weight again, and this will be, of course, the final battle that will set the BiAFRA cause on the right path. Well, for some people, it is a good development, and some are still skeptic because of the peddling informations. But this is coming from a renowned specialist, international attorneys that has to do with criminal and justice procedures. In the work stage, this is not just local politics. It is not local law. It is not just the kangaroo law, that is going on, within African states, within Nigeria, bordering on Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them. These are who knows who. Come and defend yourself if you think you have any argument. 18 of them, I just mentioned only 2. 18 of them and more, these are people whose reputations will speak for them. When they stand, you know that men are standing and they are there to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa and the BiAFRA Republic government in exile as he remains the authentic Prime Minister of the BiAFRA Republic government in exile.
When it comes to BiAFRA, what I see is everything being done right. Let me put it this way. Again, I say this as an academic. I've been to many places around the world in which people desire their freedom. I've been to Iraqi Kurdistan, Turkish Kurdistan, and Syrian Kurdistan. And I've written a book where, while I empathize with the Kurds, they are not yet ready for independence because they have not taken the basic steps to form a unitary government that can step into the vacuum on day one and lead their people. That is something that the BiAFRANs have, a mistake the BiAFRANs have not made.
It's not a problem of that we don't know truth. We know truth, but we like to walk in darkness rather than truth. When we are talking about the unity of this country, which is not non-negotiable, yes, but what is the problem? How do you enter into a marriage and then you enter into an agreement and one side of the region is suffering and you don't allow them to produce president? Then you are complaining about their agitation. Why will they not agitate? The Igbo have been so, the Igbo race or the Southeast have been so deprived. You cannot be talking about one Nigeria when every time you want to pick a president, you say the Igbo man is not qualified. And then you want them to be in the marriage. This is the problem of the BiAFRA agitation. If you cannot solve that problem, you will still have more Nnamdi Kanu agitating. That is the reason you cannot be preaching love and unity and be practicing the opposite. This is the major problem of Nigeria. Why will the Southwest, Yoruba man, continue to be in power? Why will the North continue to be in power? Then the major language, you are not telling them you don't trust them. If you don't trust them, why are you keeping them? Leave them, let them come. I don't care how many of them are coming, whether they are in unity or not in unity. Give them the opportunity to prove themselves. The politics will go to the highest bidder. It has become a democracy which is called monetocracy. It is about the one who have the money. And I don't blame them. The church will fold our hands and we say, no, politics is a dirty game. All we are doing is to intercede. This is the problem. You will intercede and chop intercession when it is time. Those who are power brokers, we enter there, go into primaries, join a political party. This is the problem of the church. Who is but blind? The church. Too spiritual. Politics is not only spirituality. You have to join the game. You have to belong to a political party. You have to follow and become a delegate. How many Christians do we have as delegates in most political parties? How do we influence? This thing is not of prayer alone. We have been praying. If prayer can change Nigeria, the intercessors in Nigeria would have changed everything. The problem we have prayer warriors without strategies. Every regime has its own achievement. For me, speaking my mind as a citizen of this country, not as a pastor, we are so divided now. There's really a tiny line between unity and hatred or disunity. We want to pray for the unity of this country. We want to pray for the leader of the day.
Alright guys, you've all heard it now. What is happening right now is a kind of a big shock to Nigerian government. They never thought people like this will ever chest out for BiAFRANs. Not to talk of this one when we say then they are trying to make them look like a proscribed group, just like what the Federal High Court did the other day, you understand, by proscribing IPOB as a terrorist organization. There you see, this is life for you. Outside Nigeria, they are not being seen like that. You get, the agitators are not seen like terrorists, because not be today this matter started. Well, my people, let's see how things unfold in future. But these foreign attorneys that has vowed to defend, Simon Ekpa in court and BiAFRA agitators, they are really serious about this. And Nigerian government, is a kind of shock that people, this kind of national attorneys, will ever volunteer to defend Simon Ekpa in court. So my people, make a drop on for you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and bye for now.
Simon Ekpa, Why is Donald Trump not interested in mass and why is he interested in Biafra agitation? Is Susie Winnie the one spearheading all this? Because Donald Trump has spoken that and that topic is
Thank you so much. The number one question I asked that so much interesting is why is Trump so much interested on Nnamdi Kanu's case? One, Nnamdi Kanu is the Judaists. Judaists are the people that is still following the religion our Lord Jesus Christ followed when he was on earth in form of man. Jesus Christ was a Judaist. He worshiped at the synagogue. He preached at the synagogue. Nnamdi Kanu is a Judaist. He preached as a rabbi. Jesus Christ was a rabbi when he was on earth here. Donald Trump is a Judaist. He speaks like a Judaist. He follows the way of the synagogue, the way of the, religion that our Lord Jesus Christ involved himself when he was on earth. That is what brought this kind of interest, of Nnamdi Kanu to Trump. Trump is now following the issue of Nnamdi Kanu because the same religion is what they follow. Trump is a Judaist. Nnamdi Kanu is a Judaist. Benjamin Netanyahu, the same religion. I don't really understand. The Israeli people, they are Judaists. They follow that church. They go to that church synagogue. Jesus Christ worship in the synagogue. So that's why all this interest of Nnamdi Kanu are on Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, and even Putin. So I think that is more or less the reason why Trump is very, very interested on Nnamdi Kanu's case. Then on Susie Willis, paying more attention to BiAFRA issue and the Nnamdi Kanu issue. Of course, in the past, we've seen an international lobbyist that is favoring Nnamdi Kanu by and large in the person of Susie Willis, the chief of staff of United States government. The chief of staff of Donald Trump administration is Susie Willis. He is a former international lobbyist, a GOP among the cabals around Trump that was standing between Trump and Nnamdi Kanu. He was in the middle. I don't understand. She was a lobbyist of Nnamdi Kanu. So that's why he has that interest to let go of the young man from DSS facilities where he has been incarcerated for over 4 years now. I don't want to understand me. Then again, when you talk about Donald Trump's interest in Biafra land, the entire land of Biafra, I tell you, are the Igbos. They are the tribe that exuded Egypt before Jesus Christ. Egypt, during the Exodus. I don't want to understand, before Jesus Christ. And they are the Jews. The fifth son of Jacob, God, gave birth to Eri, that gave birth to the whole Igbos. I don't know whether I am following up. And Trump is much, much interested on what the Bible is saying. He is of the reason and the point that time shall come when all the Jews shall come together and there will be no Jerusalem. You can see what the gift, precious gift that Trump has given to Israel recently when he actually went to the United Nations summit and made mention about Jerusalem being free from the hand grip of the Arab. That's why he has set Jerusalem free, and Jerusalem is now the current capital of Israel, not Tel Aviv. Jerusalem is free. Nnamdi Kanu should be free. Biafra shall be free. Biafra is the first black Jewish state in history. That's why Trump is very, very interested. He has gone through his own, research and case studies and actually find out that we exuded from the Middle East during the era of Exodus.
But Ahmed has come to say that no matter the propaganda, Trump cannot give Igbo freedom and the Biafra, that all is just propaganda. He said because it is only the Nigerian state that can make that happen.
Now let me tell you, Bache Ahmad is one Fulani man without basic education, but only political bigotry is what he knows. Religious bigotry is it that made the Fulani man not to regard Nigerian constitution, not even to understand the history of the earth. They think that they are the only one that was born, or is born, or that are born to rule in Nigeria. This born to rule syndrome is what Bacha Ahmad is suffering from. Chronic one. Who the hell does he think he is? Is he more educated than Donald Trump? Doesn't he know who Donald Trump is? He knows Donald Trump only as a a Republican, United States president. He does not know that Donald Trump is an author. He does not know that Donald Trump is a writer. Yeah, he's an author. Yes, he's a billionaire. Of course, he's a Jew. He doesn't know the link we have with Donald Trump because he is a Fulani man without basic education. All he knows is that their small education, the small certificate they obtain from Zaria or Ahmadu Bello University, they don't read further. All they know is just religion, ethnic bigotry. A Fulani man like Bashar, a former media aide to Buhari, who accused Nnamdi Kanu of terrorism. He called him terrorist, and his case is in the South Court. He must tell you go to court and clear himself. He doesn't know anything about the United States. He doesn't know anything about Donald Trump. Likewise, BiAFRA. Emancipation of BiAFRA that is just growing as fast as wildfire across the earth, across the world now. Bacha Ahmad doesn't know that. If he goes to mosque, read the inscriptions, the satanic verses, after reading it, he goes to his normal business. That is all he knows.
Yeah, Mazi. Also, the House of Rep also has lent their voice in the release of Mazi in Nnamdi Kanu. So most persons on Twitter has come out to say that the House of Rep don't mean what they are saying. They are just saying it for saying sake. Because if really they meant it, they should have shut down the House of Rep, tell President Bola Tinubu to his face to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying that they are saying it just for propaganda sake. Are you of that view?
I'm of that view. They are all carrying propaganda. Do you think it's only the House of Rep? With inclusion, the 5 southeastern states, they are just saying it all in the name of saying it. They are playing political games. They don't mean it. If they mean it, they should have shut down ASO Rock by themselves. 5 eastern states have what it takes to close down ASO Rock. Who the hell is Bayo Ononoga? Who is the hell is Gbajabia Miller? They amount to nothing. The 5 southeastern states are politically powerful enough to bring ASO Rock down. I'm of the opinion that they are just saying it. The 5 southeastern states are just saying it. The lawmakers, they are just playing politics. Tinubu has no strength. It is the people that has given him this political will. Yes, he has no strength. It's the politicians in the southwest, in the north, in the southeast that have given him the power to be there. A tree cannot make a forest, and no man is an island, and also indispensable. I'm of the opinion that Hope Uzodinma is just playing eye service. Charles Nkudo Soludo is just playing eye service. Likewise, other southeastern state governors, except Alex Otti, the executive governor of Abia State, a very responsible man.
Why are you always keeping praise on this man? This is not the first.
This man just assumed office under 6 months.
Part of the governors too.
Yes, but he's a different man. A man of accountability, a man of sensitivity, a man that just assumed office. Barely 6 months, he achieved what Ojozo Kano, Theodore Oji, Okezie Ikpeazu has not achieved for 24 years. I'm telling you that Alex Otti is somebody. Nwafọ Igbo, a true son of the soil. He actually won that election, and they tried to rig it using the INEC returning officer Nnenna Otti from Ebonyi State. She rejected bribe, she rejected billions, and turned her back on Tinubu and co. Even INEC umpire could not manipulate him. He stood on her face. They could not manipulate her, telling them that he's not going to do otherwise because he is trying to uphold what justice stands.
But lastly, Alex Otti has come out to say that he will do everything possible for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, you think that statement is true, and then you are convinced that he will do everything possible within the power he has to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is.
Yes, Alex Otti is saying the truth. He is the governor of Abia State, the most transparent, responsible, accountability giving governor Abia State has ever, produced.
Okay. Samad, we say very big thank you, and thank you for coming out.
You're welcome. You're welcome.